Hello YouTube, this is ChardarYuGiOh here with Duran Leal. He got first place at Locals today playing Infernoble Knights, and he's going to show us his deck.
Yeah, this deck performed extremely well. It's a 60 card build, it's a brick. The reason why you play 60 cards is because it helps you hide some bricks that you'll see later in. So you play 3 Oliver. It's a it's not really a combo starter, but it's an extender, and it's a tuner that you summon off of Isold. So 3 is nice because you can use it as an extender and you need it for the Isold. 3 Renauds. You need the level 1 tuner for later in your combo. And he adds back from grave whenever he special summons. So I play 1 for 1. You can 1 for 1 him out and then get something back to start your combo with. You can get the Durandal back if you opened it. It's pretty good. And then the 1 Ogier, if you open a Per and an extender, then you can do the full combo. She sends from when she's normal or special summon, she sends from deck to grave. And I can get all of their effects too, like her effect and the, well, not the Renaud, but I can get her effect by pendulum summoning with the Ignite cards. So you play a 3 Crusader. You want to play Mar the 3s because you need the 3s for the combo. You play 3 Squire, so you play 3/3, and then you play 1 each of the 4s. You play these to add off of the Isold for Isold's first effect, because you can still activate it in scale if you add it off the Isold, and then you can use your other scale to pop it and get the effect. So this was really good. It helps you search for if you need combo starters or anything, and then it also helps you get the gear freed. And now here's the actual combo starters. You play 3 Neospace Connector, and that's always accompanied by Aqua Dolphin, but you play 3 because you can normal summon the Aqua Dolphin. If you have 1 extender, it still gets you full combo. And you're trying to rip all your cards out of your opponent's hand with this, really, and then end on a Calamity. This is another combo starter, Sublimation Knight and Squeak Knight. You normal this, equip this from deck. This is a Union monster, so you can special summon it. This is probably the worst of the combo starters, just because, like, if it gets imperm, you're just screwed. It's okay though if you have like the other guys in hand. Next you play this. This is another, this isn't a starter, this is just an extender. Special summons itself. Then you play 2 Gear Freed. You use this to play around Nibiru a lot. So if you look at your opponent's hand with the Aqua Dolphin and you see that they have Nibiru in hand, you can just scale 2 Ignite, search this, or special it, and then equip your Oliver from grave to it. And you can also, if this is going to be your 5th summon, you can equip your Oliver to a different monster and then summon this, and you can use the Oliver still for its cost. It's also level 9 for True King of all Calamities if you don't need it on it. This is another extender. This is very good. I haven't seen builds playing it, but if you open up the Heritage of the Chalice in this, that's full combo. It's really nice. You play 2 O-Lions. This is another one of the bricks. You play 2 because if you open one, you really want to resolve it. Bylon Sphere. This one's actually okay to open because you can pitch it early in your combo, and then you can summon it back with the Metal Marcher. Oh yeah, it's a machine, that's why you play it. You can link, and then it equips to a monster, then you can send it to grave while it's equipped to equip a equip spell, so it helps you get the Smoke Grenade cycled. And then 3 Ashes. That's the only hand trap I play. The side's loaded with hand traps. A lot of decks I've seen are playing hand traps in this, but I just wanted to make sure I had combo. 3 Heritage of the Chalice. It's a Rhoda. It's really good. It searches for all the Noble Knights and all the Noble Arms cards you have. And then if it's in the grave and one of your Noble Knights is destroyed, you can add it back to hand. Yeah. Want to make sure that was it. Unexpected Dive, because if you open this in Neospace Connector, that is ripping 5 cards from your opponent's hand and during their standby, you make the True King of Calamities too, and on the standby phase, you rip the 6th card. So that's pretty good. 3 called buys. I haven't seen anybody playing this. I wanted to because I didn't want my combos to get stopped. This was MVP today. So a lot of people are like, oh, so that if you get ashed or anything, you can still draw 2 cards. You hardly ever use that effect in this. I use it because if they do use a monster effect, then you can rip another card from your opponent's hand, so it's another free rip. And you get a look at your opponent's hand. So if they have activated like a Phantasme, actually my opponent today Phantasma'd into a Nibiru, and I activated that to search it, or to look at his hand, and I discarded his Nibiru. And then the Noble Arms traps, you play 3 Durindal and 1 Joyous. This searches, and you destroy itself. It searches for a level 5 or lower. So you normally search a low scale or a Renaud with this. And then this special summons 1 from your hand. So there's times where you equip this. If you open this, you want to send this with ISOL, because this can special summon a monster from hand. So if you draw into a 3 that you need later in your combo, you can special it by equipping this to any of your monsters. That's the cool things about these two. They don't have to be equipped to Infernoble or Warrior type monsters or anything. And then a bunch of 1-ofs, the targets for ISOL. This could be a DDR. I'm thinking about trying that out soon. This is necessary because you want to rip your opponent's cards. The Vylon cycles it. And then you can also equip it with Charles. And then this you add back, so you can pop this with the Crocus Shark. It gives you another card to discard. And then the other 1-ofs, 1 for 1, you get the Renaud. Rhoda gets you Neospace Connector. This is trash, but it's nice to have it to play around in perms. And then this extra deck.
Yeah.
You play the... I played this. This is probably turning back into a Nightmare Phoenix. I just wanted to try this so that if you get stopped, you still in on True King of all Calamities. And it was really bad. This goes into this. And then you get this. And then you get this. And this. And then this is where it starts to get interesting. So after you do all this, you bring this back, and then you get Trishula to rip another card. And then, or you make Trishula with other stuff. And then you bring this back to make this. And this card is busted during the end phase. Well, first of all, anytime a card is equipped to a monster, even if it's during the damage step, you pop a card. So, that helps you cycle your Smoke Grenade sometimes. Like if you open it, it gets it in grave, and you can equip it to this, pop it, send it to grave, and then special it back. And then during the end phase, he equips stuff from grave to him, and then a monster from deck. So you can equip the Smoke Grenade again, and then leave this on board, and then pop the Smoke Grenade during your opponent's turn. That's also how you hit the 6th card. Then you play 1 Calamities because you're trying to make that. You almost always end on that. 2 ISOL. You play 2 so that if you activate the effect of this and it gets impermed, you can make the second one and then still get the special summon, because that's the effect that is better. The add just gets you a scale. You always add a scale off of that. And then the Link Cross, that's what you make the ISOL into. Then you make the Link Cross into this, and that turns into that. And then this is for the next turn when you want to push for game. This card is really good because you get 3 to 4 pops with this, I think. Just 3. But still, that's pretty good. Side deck, obviously, you know, we're getting into a format where we're not really sure how good stuff is, but Phantasme, very good. Lets you draw into things. Ogres, for Numeron, I didn't play Numeron today though. These go in when you're going second. It's didn't come up today at all, actually, because anybody who played combo today bricked against me.
Hi there.
These are for the Numeron too. I can't decide if this or Imperm is better. I like this because if they don't activate the Numeron right away, you can normal summon or do something, and then if they try to use the Numeron or the Utopic Zexal, you still got this. So I think this is correct over Infirm. I was playing it in Pendulums. That's how I knew. It was better in Pendulums because it's a spell. I'm still not sure about it, though. This was MVP in my last matchup. My opponent set up like 4 back row and a field spell, and that blew it out. And then the other back row hate, red reboot.
All right. Thank you for the profile. Congratulations on your win.
Yee.